Welcome Woodburner fans. Today we're going to be talking all about the Wonders Black Diamond. Let's fire it up. Welcome back everyone. So today we're talking all about the Wonders Black Diamond wood burning stove. Now let's talk facts. Now the Black Diamond has an output of 8 to 10 kilowatts. It has a net efficiency of 78%. It's eco-design ready, so it meets all the new requirements that are coming in from 2022. We have a 6-inch 150mm flue coming off the top of the stove. There is an optional external air feed to bring air direct from outside into the fire. We have 2 loading doors which are located on either side. There's an externally accessible ash pan to allow emptying the ash much easier. We'll also have a primary and secondary air control which you open up. That will give you better combustion. It also gets maximum air into the fire when you're first lighting it. You'll also note that the Black Diamond has a flue control damper lever, so you want to pull that out when you're first lighting the stove. That will open up the flueway, maximum draft to get that fire burning nice and hot when you first light it. You can see then here we have the side doors that open. The benefit of the side doors is it gives you a lot of room to be able to slide a large log into the fire with minimal smoke escaping from it thanks to the smaller size of the window. Once the fire's in and has been burning, you can shut that control lever down so that it's in its optimum setting once the fire has been burning for a period of time. Internally on the Black Diamond we have a rear fire brick made of vermiculite, and rather than it just being a plain fire brick, it's actually ribbed with vertical lines on it. Just gives it a slightly different dimension, looking at the fire from different angles. So one of the nice characteristics on the Black Diamond is the black glass top. Now that finishes the stove off, in my opinion, really well. It sort of removes any of those sort of steel edges or joins where things meet, and it allows the flue pipe to come perfectly straight out of that top plate, and you get a really nice, sleek, glossy finish with the stove. As for the size, as we alluded, the width of the stove is 88 centimetres, the total height is 69, and the depth at its deepest point is about 59 centimetres. What that does mean, based on the angle and the shape of the stove, is that you're going to get a view of that fire burning pretty much anywhere around that fire. So wherever you are in the room and you're looking at the fire, you're going to get a good view looking into that firebox and seeing that burning fire. So it comes with a wall bracket which allows you to fix the fire directly to a non-combustible surface. There is an optional freestanding foot that is available with the Black Diamond, and it is shaped to echo the sentiment of the fire. So you'll see it sort of tapers right down into a neat foot, but that's quite a nice option, and actually by bringing the fire off the wall and making it a freestanding stove lends itself to a lot more situations, and makes it a consideration where you might ordinarily look at just a cylindrical freestanding modern stove. Actually then with the Black Diamond on the foot, that could be pretty much installed in the same way as any other stove. So yeah, 2 main options really when it comes to the installation. Wonders also offer a optional matching flue cover, so where the pipe is coming up off the top of the stove, again to echo that same shape, that diamond shape of the fire and the foot, there is a matching flue cover that can be purchased separately and placed on top, that will run up to your ceiling. That is typically hollow on the back as well, so if you needed to put the fire in front of the chimney breast and run the pipe up and back into the breast, then you can use this cover pipe to disguise that, so it looks like the pipe's running up through the ceiling, and actually it's up and disappearing out the back. So is the Black Diamond the stove for you? Well, I think that's really going to come down to whether or not you're a fan of this style. If you really like this angular front glass on a wall-mounted wood burner, then yeah, absolutely. It ticks a lot of boxes. So if there was a negative on the black diamond, it's probably the depth. It is quite deep in the centre from the back to the middle point of the front glass, but you've got to remember that the angle facilitates a really panoramic view of the flame. So whilst that depth at its centre point is quite a lot, it does give you a great view of the fire. So that will really come down to your room size and the setting of where you're going to put it as to whether that's a negative for you. I think that pretty much wraps up this introduction video on the Wonders Black Diamond. I've been Reece Toscani. Thanks very much for watching. If you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up if you found this video useful, and hit that subscribe and bell notification to be informed every time we post a new video. Until next time, see you then.